Ngiti, ngiti, huwag kang mag-atubili. Sabik makita ang iyong ngiting happy. Ngiti, ngiti, yung nakakakiliti. Alagang happy, ang ngiti. Alagang happy, salamat sa totoong ngiti.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tarpaulin, linoleum, karmating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Alam mo ba may bago ng klase ng Mighty Bond? Ito yung Mighty Bond Anti-Clog Tech. Mas precise na ang nozzle. Tapos may flowback feature pa siya kaya hindi na magkaklog yung nozzle. May bottom stand din siya para hindi na gumugulong at pakalat-kalat. O alam mo na kapag may nasirang gamit ah.
Ngiti, ngiti, huwag kang mag-atubili. Sabik makita ang iyong ngiting happy. Ngiti, ngiti, yung nakakakiliti. Alagang happy, ang ngiti. Alagang happy, salamat sa totoong ngiti.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tarpaulin, linoleum, karmating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Alam mo ba may bago ng klase ng Mighty Bond? Ito yung Mighty Bond Anti-Clog Tech. Mas precise na ang nozzle. Tapos may flowback feature pa siya kaya hindi na magkaklog yung nozzle. May bottom stand din siya para hindi na gumugulong at pakalat-kalat. O alam mo na kapag may nasirang gamit ah.
kang happy. Salamat sa totoong ngiti.
Well, these two teams may already be out of contention, but they sure would love to leave a lasting remembrance or a memory, especially para sa mga sumusubaybay ng UCAL. As we take a look at where they are at, they are the top two teams sa bottom nitong Group B natin. Benji Santiago, Renzo Navarro, Daphne Cristobal. But sure is, sabi nga natin, kailangan bago sila umalis dito, maaalala sila.
Well, especially for the guys that are playing in their last year dito sa ating UCAL. Siyempre, hindi naman nila sasayangin itong pagkakataon na to. And again, if you're a competitor, if you're a basketball player, you always want to win a game. So yun ang aabangan natin para sa laro na ito.
Lalo-lalo na, no? Itong University of Batangas Brahmans, it has been kind of a roller coaster in their past few remaining games. But they truly would love to play their last game na yun nga, with a win on a high note. At ganoon din ang nasa isip naman ng PWU Patriots. At ito nga pinanggalingan itong University of Batangas. They lost to Diliman in their previous game, 76-95. Pero yun nga, pagkikita nila, 67-59. That was a convincing win that the Brahmans were able to deal itong PWU Patriots.
Well,
that was then, this is now.
Well, I'm sure UB Brahmans would want to do the same, pero dito sa PWU Patriots naman, talo sila last game against MCU 60-79. That was a tough loss para sa kanila, but they were able to get their first win ever sa season na to. So I'm sure gugustuhin nila na makaramdam pa ng isang panalo.
Sabi ko nga kung talagang tutuusin baka sabihin champa kaya kailangan dalawa Alfred De Hello and Miko Laban, ito yung mga graduating na kung talagang tutuusin for their respective teams.
So I'm sure both these guys are gonna play their hearts out. Alfred De Hello, 12.3 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game, 3.2 assists per game. Habang ito si Miko Laban, 7.8 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, 2.8 assists per game.
I'll stand by para masimula na itong final scheduled ball game natin in the last day of the second phase of eliminations. All happening dito pa rin sa Paco Arena. And stand by lang tayo para ma-introduce na mga starters for this particular ball game. Once again, it's the UB Brahmans versus PWU Patriots. Let's turn you over right now sa ating venue announcer.
Warm and pleasant afternoon. We're down to the third and final game of our Thursday triple header here at the Paco Arena. It's the last game day of our elimination round of the UCAL PT Plex Linoleum Season 8, rising to new heights. Here's the starting unit of the University of Batangas Brahmans. Guard number 81, J.R. Ponce. At forward number 66, Alfred De Hello. Small forward number 23, James Torato. Playing center number 11, JP Tibar. And at guard number 6, John Herbie Atienza. The UB Brahmans is led by Arnold Contorno. Now for the Philippine Women's University Patriots. Shooting guard number 1, John Espiritu. At center number 8, Medwin Antonio. Guard number 12, Joey Omaga. Forward number 18, Jacob Danganan. Also at forward number 24, Miguel Miko Laban. The head coach is Vic Lazaro. Referees are crew chief
Herbie Atienza, J.R. Ponce, J.P. Tivar, Alfred De Hello, James Sorato. Sa side ng UB, PWU, Joey Umaga, John Spiritu, Medwin Antonio, Jacob Danganan, and Miko Laban. Patriots, Brahmans, we're just about ready to get this action going. And the next time we get to feature ball games, nasa playoffs na tayo, the quarterfinals and knockout quarterfinals happening after the Semana Santa. Here we go, trying to open up the scoring. UB Brahmans unable to, as we take a look at Joey Umaga matched up against Herbie Atienza.
UB Brahmans immediately attempting a three-pointer.
Sinukat ka agad eh, no?
Kanilang ginagawa the entire season. Just shoot from the outside.
Well, ganun din ang gagawin dito ng PWU, pero sa kanila pumasok with Joey Umaga. Torato can't penetrate. Hervey, 7 to shoot here for the Brahmans. Attack. Another miss.
Well, PWU Patriots are in a 2-3 zone, but James Torato getting a steal and finishing on the other end with that layup.
Smart Sports live more today. 3-2 in favor of PWU. Bedwin Antonio. Spiritu not being able to catch it, and here comes the Brahmans. Alfred De Hello is fouled on his way to the basket. And that'll mean 2 shots from the line. Take a look at this top line. Fast break of the game with James Torato at the finishing end.
Back-to-back turnovers for PWU Patriots, and UB Brahmans just taking advantage of those turnovers. Alam naman natin na yun talaga ang forte nila.
2 for 2 for Alfred De Hello. Finding themselves on top just like that, 4-3 in the early goings ng ating first period. Bedwin kicks it out. Napakailaman yung play. Matatapos ba? Another foul given up by PWU, and another trip to the line for the UB Brahmans. J.R. Ponce this time.
And that's 3 straight turnovers for the Patriots. So they're really having trouble getting that ball across and setting up their play.
Beyond Fisher, fit free throws. J.R. Ponce on the board, getting his first. As well with a second. 3-point advantage for UB. And then there's steal, James Torato. Oh! Dumulas. Napalakas naman yung pasa that time around.
With both teams just exchanging turnovers, but James Torato had bad intentions with that rim, no? Pero sayang.
Jacob Danganan with a miss. Ball being tossed up and around. It ends up with Herbie Atienza. Spiritu tried the lob pass, deflected, stolen. De Hello. Still trying to hit the target from the outside for the UB Brahmans. Missed more than a couple already here in the first quarter.
And that's 5 turnovers already para dito sa PWU Patriots. Actually 4 to start off this game.
Napahilig nila si Coach Vic Lasson. Torato in the paint. Whoa, what a move! And PWU needing to call a timeout after hitting a three-pointer. But Joey Umaga, nothing came after that. And James Torato already beginning to run away with his numbers. Vital Purified Drinking Water timeout.
sigurado ang quality tapoli linoleum karmating plastic cover at iba pa tatak matibay tatak Pinoy lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy champion ka sa PG Flex tatak Pinoy ito ang the best.
83 is our first quarter score, and this is already the final dance of the graduating or seniors ng PWU Patriots. We have guys like Joey Umaga, Jacob Danganan. We also have Kyle Espiritu, and even itong si Bido, and also Miko Laban. And Miko even shared with me that it has been a roller coaster ride para sa kanila at para sa kanya dahil sobrang daming struggles, yet the team fought, showed up, and still committed. The initial plan of Miko is to head in the pros, but he is not closing doors of opportunities dun sa cruise. Dahil sabi niya nga sa akin, dahil potentially gagraduate na siya by July, ay ayaw na rin naman masayang yung kanyang tourism degree. And dahil nga medyo nabakante rin siya, nakakuha pa siya ng extra units as a hospitality student. So marami din siyang kinoconsider pa ibang options right after graduation. Back to you guys.
Well, as they say, for some, ball is life. Pero if there are other things, why not? Diba?
Oh, it's just a nice thing to use basketball to be able to study. No? Talagang yun lang yung isang way of you of getting a degree by playing basketball.
Maganda nga kay Miko Laban, ang dami niyang alternative.
Oo, yun ang maganda dun.
Jacob Danganan coming off timeout, able to score. 10-5 in favor of the Brahmans. Hervey Atienza matched up against Joey Umaga. Hervey going for the pass here. San pupunta? James Torrato lines up the three. And ball goes out of bounds. Again in PWU, may panalo na ito for this season. What a weight that they had to do in order for them to be able to notch their first win. It was against ICC Blue Hawks back in the first phase.
That was a big win by PWU. Habang itong UB Brahmans, 2-9 record. But I've been saying this about them na halos lahat ng games nila, dikit eh. Win na ball para sa kanila, manageable. Pero again, pagdating ng dulo, hindi lang nila nasa-secure talaga yung panalo.
Miko Laban behind the back pass. Oh! Second chance. Ayaw pa rin. Third chance. Ayaw pa rin.
Three opportunities there for PWU Patriots. Habang ito si Atienza only needs one.
First basket for Hervey Atienza. Vital Purified Drinking Water, the official drinking water dito ng UCAL Season 8. Corner three, bounced out. Hervey Atienza the rebound, bringing it down. Torrato. And then a traveling call against UB.
Well, you gotta love the aggressiveness of James Torrato. But that time, hindi pa nakaset yung kanyang mga paa. That's why he was called for a traveling violation.
Wala. In the meantime, Danganan with a miss on the drive. Oops! Emil Bahet coming into that picture. Joey Umaga, alley-oops! Naging alley-oops nga talaga. Give it another try.
Well,
First basket for John Espiritu.
You gotta love
4 minutes to play sa ating first quarter. 5-point ball game.
Well, the energy of Patriots, not giving up on that play, just really wanting to get a basket there.
It's going to be a foul here. Devar was on his way to the basket. Jerry's Grill sizzling assist of the game. Nice cut to the basket right there by John Espiritu.
LeBron James, Lozano comes in together with Arlen Lennon, Ramiro Laman, and Joey Umaga.
JP Tevar. Time down to 3 minutes and 47. Paulo Guerra just checked in. PWU. Oh, nicely done from the corner right there. John Espiritu.
That was a nice shot by John Espiritu. That mid-range jumper badly needed for PWU.
Baba sa apat ang lamang ng UB Brahmans. 10-second shot clock to work on here. Hervey Atienza launches a three, knocks it down.
What a shot by Hervey Atienza. That was from way out. Still able to knock down that three-pointer.
Once again, Pioneer Mighty Bot three-point shot of the game. Hervey Atienza getting it to go down. They have the 7-point lead as of the moment. LeBron Lozano. A miss right there for PWU. Ten-second shot clock. The penetration and the drive and the basket. Hervey Atienza.
Back-to-back baskets for Hervey Atienza. The previous one was from the outside, now attacking that basket hard.
Jacob Daanan gets a second bucket and a quick reply over at the other side. The James Sorato.
Touchdown from Hervey Atienza to James Torato for that easy layup.
Under 2 minutes to play. Ball goes out, last touch, PWU. Jerry's Grill sizzling assist of the game. It'd still rather be a Jerry's. Arlen Lenon. Play up, nope. Bahed gets blocked underneath. Gumugulong yung bola, tense up with UB. Trying to quicken the pace. Hervey Atienza launches it, another three. Got a defensive rebound. Oh, sorry, missed that time around. Shep Kelamucho with a miss. Yun ang kumonekta.
That was Arlen Lenon.
Arlen Lenon. Over at the other side, nakabawi naman. Shep Kelamucho. 8-point ball game. .2 seconds remaining. Pioneer Mighty Bond, 3-point shot of the game.
That's badly needed para dito sa PWU Patriots. They've been struggling offensively habang itong UB Brahmans napakadali ng kanilang mga baskets.
Baseline, can't connect.
File number 15, Paulo Heras first. First team foul.
Natawagan ng foul si Paulo Guerra.
Espiritu. With 14 seconds on the shot clock.
LeBron. Elabucho. UB on the attack. That results in a foul, and it's a shooting foul. So that will mean free throws here.
But that's the pace of UB Brahmans. Every time they get that stop, every time they get that basketball, they're going to look to run, and it will result to either a basket or a free throw.
Beyond Fisher fit free throws. Kevin Dollar with a miss. And here's PWU Patriots. LeBron, short. And that will end the first quarter. A 9-point advantage being enjoyed here by University of Batangas Brahmans. Taking a look at the Quintana Sports Quarter highlights here. James Torato being aggressive on the move. And then there was also J.R. Ponce. And over at the other side for PWU, Jacob Dahanan. And here's a shot from underneath Arlen Lenon. 26-17, it's UB.
And we're back. This is the second quarter. 26-17. UB Brahmans in the lead.
Hello.
And an early foul on Kevin Dollar. This is Lenon with the ball. The miss for PWU Patriots and UB Brahmans are looking to run. Setting up their play, Guerra. And another miss for UB Brahmans. And here comes PWU Patriots. Here comes Lozano. So that was Batak attempting another foul on PWU Patriots. And Batak is in the free throw line for 2 shots. Beyond Fisher fit free throws. Discover your new 100. Batak with 2 shots, making the first. Makes the second one. Substitution here comes Acevedo and Nico Laban coming back in to the game, and UB Brahmans are now deploying a 1-2-2 zone press to disrupt and delay the offense of PWU Patriots. Comes Acevedo to Laban. Back to Isibido. Nice pass. Sorry miss though for PWU Patriots, but that was a nice drive and a dish from Isibido, but a missed opportunity once again for PWU Patriots, and they commit the foul. Here comes UB Brahmans. Kevin Dollar bringing down the ball, calling the play. Guerra. Gelamucho. Another foul on was against Juanites. This is going to be a sideline inbound for UB Brahmans. Another chance for them to score in this possession. Comes the Ramos. To Guerra. Turnover for UB Brahmans. That's a big stop for PWU Patriots. Stopping that pick and roll action for the Brahmans. Here comes Isibido. Nico Laban. Calling the screen. Laban still with the basketball. Isibido for three. No. Gelamucho with the rebound. Here comes UB Brahmans, Kevin Dollar. Gelamucho. Would have been a nice play for UB Brahmans. That backdoor caught by the Ramos, pero nabasa ng PWU Patriots. This is Umaga, blocked by Guerra. Isibido to Juanites, but that's another turnover for the PWU Patriots. Another stop for UB Brahmans. 28-17 UB Brahmans. Well, I thought there was going to be a timeout. Only a substitution para dito sa PWU Patriot. Here comes UB Brahmans with the leather once again, but almost a turnover. PWU Patriots deploying a full court pressure against UB Brahmans, trying to delay their offense and putting resistance on the ball handler. Just making it hard for them to get that ball across. But itong si Dollar just calling out the play. What a finish by Isibido against Guerra. Getting that steal and finishing on the other end against a much bigger guy in Guerra. Gelamucho to the Ramos. Here comes Guerra. Ramos. No, Guerra gets the offensive rebound. But a foul against Nico Laban in that rebounding battle. This is the top flight fast break of the game. Isibido finishing on that tough layup against a much bigger guy in Julius Guerra. But here comes UB Brahmans with the baseline inbound play. Try to go for a quick one on Batak. But another foul on PWU Patriots. Batak is back on the line with 2 free throws. And free throws brought to you by Beyond Facial Fit. Free throws. Discover your new 100. Missing on the second. Here comes Laban with the leather. And another turnover. Gotta give a lot of credit to the defense of UB Brahmans. Just deploying a lot of pressure, putting enough resistance for PWU Patriots to commit a lot of turnovers. Here comes the Ramos. Dolar. Great defense by PWU Patriots, just not giving any separation para dito sa UB Brahmans. Timeout dito, 28-19, UB Brahmans still in the lead.
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
All right, welcome back to the ball game. 5 minutes and 52. 28-19 is our count. Ayan. Muwi muna ako tapos bumalik agad ako.
Buti hindi ka na traffic, Sir Benji.
So we're dealing some of the technical problems. We'll have this fixed in a little while. Samantala knocking it down. Kaisip. So some players seldom use or getting to see action here in this ball game. 3 points naman. John Espiritu knocking down a jumper from the outside.
After that timeout, both
31-22 is our count here. Kyle Acevedo bringing it down for PWU. Let's see how they orchestrate this one. 5 minutes remaining. Outside shot, nope. Here comes the Brahmans. Oh, Kaisip lost the dribble, lost the handle.
Unforced turnover there for Kaisip, no? Well, nakakuha na sila ng miss doon sa kabilang banda. Pagpunta naman sa opensa, turnover para sa UB Brahmans.
Trying to find ways to get this game closer. Mid-range, nope. They got an offensive rebound courtesy of Biko Laban. Spirito goes cross-court. Shot clock down to 5. Putting it up, floats it up. Nope, it didn't happen right there for PWU. A miss by Jonas Mariano. And he comes up with a steal over at the other end. Throws a long pass. Biko Laban. Up and banks it in.
What a tough finish by Miko Laban against Alfred De Helo. That was the crane key matchup of this game, but Miko Laban was able to get a basket over De Helo.
7-point ball game. Oh, how do you like that? Alfred De Helo makes a three-pointer.
And what about the answer of Alfred De Helo on the other end, answering with a three-point basket? Pioneer Mighty Bond three-point shot of the game. Alfred De Helo with the top of the key three-pointer.
Number 66, Alfred De Helo is first, second team foul. At the line 2, Kyle Acevedo.
Kyle Acevedo is at the line right now. Beyond Fisher fit free throws. 3.5 to play here in the second period. Third point for Kyle Acevedo. Offensive rebound after he missed the second one. Miko Laban is fouled. Plenty of fouls to give pa para rito sa UB Brahmans.
So they've been playing defense very well. Talking about the UB Brahmans, they're aggressive. They're forcing a lot of turnovers, but not really fouling. So that's the discipline for UB Brahmans.
Miko Laban. Spiritu overshoots. Hervey. JP. Tehelo is able to go cross court. Oy, late whistle. Miko Laban going for a shot block.
Might have gotten a hand there.
Tatlo pa naman yan.
Oo, masakit yan if you're PWU Patriots. So Kaisip is back on the line with 3 shots. Brought to you by Beyond Fisho Fit Free Throws. Discover your new 100% with Beyond Fisho Fit.
All right. Beyond Fisher Fit free throws. 3-1 to play. Tatlo ito for Kaisip. It has reached this high, this advantage. The UB Brahmans up 12, 37-25. Kyle Acevedo, hand off inside, napakialaman. Here comes Hervey Atienza for the Brahmans. Spacing ang problema doon.
Not really good spacing there for UB Brahmans. There were 3 guys in almost the same spot. That's why they committed that turnover.
Spirito. Here's Hervey Atienza, the layup. Ayaw. Offensive rebound. How about a 3-pointer? I think that's a whole lot better.
And nice recovery for Alfred De Helo and the assist for Kaisip for that 3-pointer on the left wing.
15-point advantage. That's a backing shot.
Nice shot.
Baliant. MJ Baliant. De Helo, another 3. Nope, didn't work that time. Under 2 minutes to play. Jonas Mariano with a miss. A strong aggressive move. Whoa, shot block. And then the steal naman for the Brahmans behind the back. Extra passes.
What a nice play for UB Brahmans. That behind the back of Atienza and the extra pass of Tevar to James Torrato for an easier basket.
A little over a minute remaining before we end the first half. JP Tevar missing a 3-pointer. Nagawa ng paraan.
That has been the problem of UB Brahmans the entire season. I know they're looking to run every time, pero nagko-commit sila ng maraming turnovers. But this is that Jerry sizzling assist of the game. Galing dito kay Tevar to James Torrato.
That was an earlier play. 13-point advantage para sa UB Brahmans. That's the last foul. para rito sa panig ng UB Brahmans.
That's the 14th round for UB Brahmans.
33.8 seconds pa natitira, and we go into this vital timeout. Ayan na lamang po ang natitira. Let's see if they could still orchestrate a very good play here para sa PWU Patriots. Finding themselves down by 13. Both of these teams playing their last game here in Season 8. Kyle Acevedo trying to set up the play here for their offense. And no more fouls to give. It'll be a free throw shooting time. Tolar ang natawagan.
Foul number 31, Kevin Goddard penalty. Second foul on Kevin Goddard.
Beyond Fisher fit free throws once again. Another timeout has been called. There's still 22 seconds to play in the first half. Anyway, 22 seconds ang natitira dito sa ating first half. And a double-figure lead being enjoyed by the UB Brahmans. One good play. Ramos, J.R. Ponce, Kaisip, nope, second serving. Oh, mabul pa ng foul.
That turned out to be a great play para dito sa UB Brahmans after that timeout. No? Magkakaroon pa sila ng chance dito for 2 free throws bago matapos itong first half.
David Ibarra together with Jeff Galabucho, Jose Kaisip, and Herbie Atienza.
Beyond Fisher fit free throws once again here. UB Brahmans. Coach Arnold Contorno. Mamaya na yung greetings mo, Coach Arnold. And that's going to be it for the first half. 44-31, UB Brahmans up, wanting a repeat of what happened. But of course, this is just halftime. Itong mga highlights na ito atid sa atin ng Quintana Sports. Again, these two teams, one of them will get a win, and that's going to end their campaign on a high note. And of course, the other one, we'll see how it turns out. Meron pa naman tayong 2 quarters to be played. But of course, this is the final day of the second phase of eliminations.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
Basta PG Flex, sigurado ang quality. Tapoli, linoleum, karmating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Alam mo ba, may bago ng klase ng Mighty Bond. Ito yung Mighty Bond Anti-Clog Tech. Mas precise na ang nozzle. Tapos may flowback feature pa siya kaya hindi na magkaklog yung nozzle. May bottom stand din siya para hindi na gumugulong at pakalat-kalat. O alam mo na kapag may nasirang gamit ah.
This is our score at the end of the first half. University of Batangas in control so far. 44-31 against PWU Patriots. Once again, Benji Santiago, Renzo Navarro, Daphne Cristobal at your service. And the story in numbers, Renzo.
Well, for the first half, itong PWU Patriots, they committed 14 turnovers. Napakalaki niyan for one half, and na-maximize naman yun ng UB Brahmans. That's why silang may hawak ng kalamangan. 18 points off of those turnovers ang kanilang na-convert. 10 steals yan para sa UB Brahmans.
So let's see how about ang ating Crane Key matchup. Alfred De Hello with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And over at the other side, Miko Laban, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Well, we'll see if they could really be so significant before graduating sa kanilang mga respective teams. And basically, from all of us here, we just wish them the best for whatever is going to happen to them in their future. All right, we're just about getting this set and ready para sa ating second half. In the meantime, we're going to be taking a break. Back and taking a look at the huddle right now ng University of Batangas as we take a look at yung mga PWU players nandito pa pala. Siyempre nga naman, some of them right now enjoying every bit of the action. Yep. Anyway, si Coach Arnold Contorno would like to say hello to everyone sa Youth Basketball League, lalo na ang Contorno Clan. At gusto rin niya magpasalamat kay Cap Totong Perez and Bernard Gonzalez for their generosity. And hello also to the Golden Boys. The University of Batangas as they lead 44-31. Kyle Esibido. Jacob Danganan. Nice pass inside. Nagawa ng paraan that time around. MJ Balyad.
Well, nice play that time para sa PWU Patriots. That's one of the easiest baskets na nakuha nila para sa laro na ito.
6 points for MJ Balyad. Hervey Atienza with the shot clock going down. Hawak pa rin niya yung bola. Now he makes a move. Goes for the pass. James Torato. Whoa, the no look. Yun nga lang, di may angat kagad. Trying to be fancy.
It would have been a great play for Torato and Tevar, but this is that Jerry sizzling assist off the game para sa Patriots.
Sometimes you just have to stick to the fundamentals. Not trying to be fancy. Just to get it going.
Again, I'm a fan of keeping it simple and just getting what you really need, the basket.
It can bring the house down, pero yun nga lang, sometimes there's also that consequence na baka naman ang ganda, everything but na shot ang mangyari.
Although for that play, I believe James Torato had no other options but to execute that pass, but Tevar wasn't ready for that kind of pass.
And Tevar trying to force his way. Oh, a steal! Bitin. PWU's got to be careful with that basketball. Kyle Esibido inside. There you go. MJ Balyada again. Abang-abang lang sa ilalim.
Just waiting for his guards to find him. And Esibido has been very successful the entire game, breaking down the press, attacking that shaded area, and creating opportunities para sa kanyang mga kakampi.
Balyada already has 8 points. Managed to come down with 5 rebounds. Hervey Atienza with the shot clock going down once again for UB. Can't find a way for that layup. Second serving. And JP Tevar has got 4 points in the ball game.
And Tevar just working hard down low for those offensive boards and just getting rewarded. Bumagsak na lang sa kanya yung bola and an easy put back para sa kanya.
Jacob. It popped out his jumper. James Torato. Extra pass inside and it's going to be contact.
Well, that time James Torato went for the easy pass to Tevar. It was successful. They got a foul there. Not sure if bibigay ng referees yung continuation kasi walang na-attempt. But again, something positive happened.
Jacob Danganan was called for the foul. An 11-point ball game here in the third period. Hervey Atienza turns around, short. PWU Patriots, John Espiritu. Espiritu has 8 points here so far. There's Jacob, triple teamed even.
James Torato trying to swipe that leather from behind. Nagulat siya, biglang jump shot. Itong si Danganan.
Ganda nga yung decision eh. Tatlo na yung bantay. Beyond Fisher fit free throws. So far, Jacob Danganan has got 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. We know he could do better than that. He's averaging 11 points per ball game. Yes, Daphne.
We will come back stronger. Yan ang bungad sa akin. Head coach Arnold Contorno of the UB Brahmans describing this as the most challenging season for him and for the team. Kung titignan natin, no, laging FSA yung nagiging root problem na minimension even during the phase 1. But talking to Coach Arnold earlier, it is beyond FSA that they should pay attention to, but also valuing preparation. The attitude, the character of the players, which will also be developed during trainings. By then, next season is a better comeback for the UB Brahmans. Benji and Renzo.
Spark and one play. Yes, of course naman, inaasahan natin yan. Lalo na itong University of Batangas. Original member ito.
Oh, and again, at the end of the day, babagsak at babagsak yan with the way you prepare.
Yep.
Kasi yung mga ganong klaseng problem, yung wala kang FSA reinforcement, I mean, dadating at dadating yung mga ganong pagkakataon. But the question there is, what are you gonna do with that problem? Are you gonna dwell on it? Or iti-take mo yung challenge na yun and parang i-turn mo siya into a positive energy, positive situation na ikaw yung makikinabang?
Truly, that is something that he's looking forward to for Coach Arnold Contorno. Maganda yung sports program ng UB. Even yung volleyball nila. It's also something that will easily get noticed. Samantala, James Torato running away with his numbers here. And so far, he's got 12 points, 4 rebounds as well. Bitin for Jacob Danganan. Balikang bola para sa PWU Patriots. Spiritu. Kulang sila. Inintay muna. Makarating and hindi naman na-convert ni Kyle Acevedo. But nevertheless, it's going to the line for 2 shots.
But again, Acevedo is he's very successful attacking that shaded area, breaking down the defense of UB Brahmans.
This is an earlier play at the end of it. It's James Torato. Siyempre, Jerry's Grill. Sizzling assist of the game. Ang tagal ko nang hindi nakakapunta sa Jerry's Grill.
Sana next na punta mo, Sir Benji, sama mo ko,
Oo ba? Bukas? May ganun eh. Parang kinumit ka agad. Boss Jerome. Boss James. (50-37), 13 points. Hindi parang maglaro itong dalawang teams na ito. Kanina pa ito takbuhan ng takbuhan. Parang di nauubusan ng hangin eh. No?
Well, you mentioned at the top of the coverage that both these teams love to run and shoot from the outside. So we kind of expected that this is going to be the pace of this game.
And it really shows. Spalding, the official game ball ng UCAL. Irby. Long distance shot and knocking it down. J.R. Ponce. Up 14.
Great execution for UB Brahmans that time, finding a way to open up their shooter, and Ponce was successful that possession.
They tried a quick play, pero tingnan muna natin the Pioneer Mighty Bond. 3-point shot of the game by J.R. Ponce. Just a few seconds back. Joey Umaga comes back into the game. 4 minutes and 17 here in the third period. Spirito needs to be replaced. Jonas Mariano in his place on the floor.
That was a nice play off the inbound from the baseline para dito sa PWU Patriots. Simpleng-simple lang.
9 points for Jacob Danganan. DeHelo, back-rimmed. Long and strong for him with that three-pointer. Here's Joey Umaga. Danganan attacks. Up. They're asking for traveling on UB. I do believe it's a foul. Yes.
That was a strong move by Danganan.
Danganan.
Oh, strong move, no? Tatlong white shirts na yung nandun. But he's still still opted to attack. And so successful, he was able to get a foul, 2 shots para sa kanya.
Edwin Antonio just about ready to check in. Remember his heroics in getting their first win beyond official fit free throws. Currently, Jacob Danganan has 8 points, averages 11, also 7.4 rebounds. He's got 6 as of the moment. Ten-point advantage ng UB Brahmans. 3:35 to play here in the third period. Tehelo with a 7-second shot clock. Hervey. Tehelo once again turns up. And the foul is going to be spotted here against PWU.
And I know that's a miss from UB Brahmans. I'm just happy to see them executing their plays. No, every time we cover UB Brahmans, they're always looking to run and shoot those 3-pointers really on the shot clock. But right now, they're just going through their executions, looking for the best shot possible every possession.
And the foul was scored on LeBron Lozano.
14 seconds to shoot.
Guerra, Atienza. Dahil nga nang binabanggit mo rin sa pababa na naman yung shot clock before they decide to go up. Samantala, ito, strong drive to the basket. Jonas Mariano.
Well, that's the right play off that miss galing dito sa PWU Patriots. No? You just have to attack right away habang hindi pa ready ang depensa.
Samantala si James Sorato talagang quick thinking. Samantala ito naman, spark and one. Spark and one nga ba dapat? Anyways, 55-45. Quick play by James Torato. Beyond official fit free throws. 14 points, 15 already for James Torato. 56-45 is our count here. Oh, napakailaman. And Paulo Guerra almost running into Renzo Navarro.
Hindi ako kasali dyan.
Yeah. Sa susunod, magdadala na kami ng aming bouncer dito para meron pumaprotekta sa amin. Yung mga boys natin dito, hindi ikaw sinasagip yung mga equipment.
Oh. Talagang unang hinawakan yung mga...
Yung mga equipment.
Pero okay lang ako
Bilang player naman yan si Renzo, sanay sa banggaan yan. Jacob Danan! Grabe. Talk about the awareness of James Sorato. You know, there's going to be contact. He just didn't get the whistle.
So our officials are just allowing a lot of physicality in this game, which is, I think, bagay naman with the way these teams are playing. Very high-paced, as physical.
Paspasa naman sila Okay lang. Earlier, Joey Umaga saying that slight space between two defenders and getting the layup. Alfred De Helo knocks down his first. Six points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 points. 9-point game as we enter the 2-minute mark ng ating third period. Sagutan.
And another turnover for UB Brahmans, trying to go quickly On the other end, pero itong si Danganan, no? Just staying aggressive in this quarter, getting another basket there.
15 points for him already. And above his average of 11.2. A minute and 47. Joey Umaga with a 3. Nope. Gelamucho with that rebound. Hervey. A minute and a half to play. Third quarter. Pababa na naman yung shot clock. Oh! Bailed out. A foul called against the Patriots.
Oh, pero napapansin nga natin, no? UB Brahmans are really trying to execute their plays, just maximizing the time, using most of the time para lang ma-execute, makahanap ng magandang tira, and that's really not the UB Brahmans that we know, but it's a good sign that they're trying something out.
Gelamucho sinks his first. Beyond fishing fit free throws once again. No problem even with the second. 9-point advantage for the UB Brahmans. 86 seconds left here in the third. Jacob Danganan getting extra instructions from Coach Vic Lazaro. Umaga. Edwin Antonio ganged up and lost the basketball. Gelamucho. Penalty na, no more fouls to give. Taking a look at the sequence here. Lebron Lozano. So may technical pa ang PWU.
That was an awkward landing for Gelamucho, and I think the reason why they called it technical foul is parang matras pa kasi si that was Lebron Lozano. Parang sumabit na yung paa ni Gelamucho sa kanya. Tapos matras pa siya ng konti, which caused that awkward landing. I think that's the reason why they called it technical on him.
Hindi ibig sabihin kahit na last game na to, we're hoping. And of course, nawala namang mga serious injuries. Kanina nga doon sa MCU, di ba? Pero we're hoping that they will be able to be okay after everything.
Of course, as a player, talagang yan yung mga ayaw mong makikita talaga.
Oo naman. Nagkakaroon ng Holy Week vacation tapos masakit ang pakiramdam. Hindi naman sa mag-i-enjoy ka, pero of course, ang dami mong iniisip. Kasama ka ba sa penitensya? Ganun ba yun?
Parang kakailanganin mo pa ng yellow.
Jonas Mariano is making some headways with his plays here. And Mariano, not only with his 2 rebounds and 3 assists, and also getting another basket, keeping this double-digit lead for UB Brahmans. Edwin Antonio. 8-second shot clock here. Time to make the move. Goes for the 3. Nope. Good boxing out. They can go for the last shot. 5 seconds. Time to make a move. So they try to go inside. So the third quarter. And here in this quarter, it seems like things are still going the way of UB Brahmans, but somehow itong PWU trying to pick up on points. They're still behind, but they won that third quarter 22-18. 62-51 is our count. UB Brahmans, one more quarter in our last game.
Ngiti, ngiti, huwag na mag-atubili. Sabik makita ang iyong ngiting happy. Ngiti, ngiti, yung nakakakiliti. Alagang happy, ang ngiti. Alagang happy, salamat sa totoong ngiti.
Spalding is the official basketball natin dito sa UCAL. And of course, tatapusin lang natin itong ating eliminations. And then when we come back after the Holy Week, quarterfinals muna. Knockout yung quarterfinals natin and we'll see the pairings. Pagdating yung mga makakasurvive dun sa quarterfinals, yun ang kaharap dun sa ating dalawang semifinalists na twice to beat advantage sila. Of course, we're talking about CEU and Olivares College. Still so many games, so many stories to be told, so many action to witness.
Yun lang naman yung prize mo for winning that knockout quarterfinals, no? Harapin mo lang naman Olivares College and CEU Scorpions.
Kailangan talunin mo na 2 beses. 62-51, an 11-point lead here para sa UB Brahmans. This is the final quarter. Kyle Acebido having a tough time trying to get close to the basket, and that's going to be a turnover para sa PWU.
There was already a mismatch down low with Balyad and a guard from UB Brahmans. Hindi nga lang ito na recognize agad ng PWU, so hindi na take advantage.
Juanitas was called for that turnover. UB, Gelabucho. Pangkada time. Joey Umaga gives up the foul.
Number 12, Joey Umaga, is 4th foul. First team foul. 14 on the shot clock.
Gelabucho.
That was a nice play off that inbound from the baseline. Para dito sa UB Brahmans, they were able to steal one there. Lamucho with that basket.
And up inside, here's Jeff. Nice drop pass.
It looked like the practice drill for UB Brahmans, you know, sharing that basketball really well, making the right decisions and the right reads for that easy points.
9 points na si Jeff Gelabucho. Kyle Acebido on his way to the basket. Jerry's Grill, sizzling assist of the game right there. Sa UB Brahmans. It was Kent Batak made that drop pass to Jeff Gelabucho. Beyond Fisher, fit free throws. Kyle Acebido with his 5th point. Also got 5 rebounds and an assist. Two for two. Up 11 ng UB Brahmans. Gonde Ramos. Nice looking jumper, just could not go down. Ken Batak over at the other side. A banking shot right there by Kyle Acebido.
Tough move para kay Acebido, bumping the big man para magkaroon ng enough separation for him to get that easy basket.
Nine-point game. Yung mga long passes. Delikado eh.
Oh, that's the most dangerous pass in basketball, that cross-court pass.
Oh, they managed to get it back. And it's a three. Kevin Dolar.
And yun yung masakit for PWU Patriots na you were able to make a stop, but you turn the ball over on the other end and you let UB Brahmans get another 3-pointer.
You know what I would want to see? Si Kevin Dolar makapag-Euro.
I was not expecting that. Initially, I thought you were talking about Euro steps.
Yun na rin yun, actually. Battle for the loose ball. Talk about great effort right there. JP Tevar signals the play here. Ikot the bola, corner. Nope. Nico Laban. No need to attack two defenders.
That was a hard foul
I know.
by Tevar, but again, apologizing right away. So we know that there's nothing personal there.
Oo naman.
And the captain at the line, 2, Jacob Danganan.
Jacob Danganan. Missed on the first. 15.7 rebounds, 5 assists. Splitting his charities. 69-58. Undefeated Sportswear, official apparel natin dito sa UCAL Season 8. Pag may nag-free throw, ang galing ng sound effects natin pag pumasok eh, like a cash register.
Oh. Kala mo nanalo ka ng
Diba?
napakalaking prize.
Can this be done? Of course naman. Juanites is able to get it done. And look at this top flight fast break of the game. And the finish by Juanites. Beyond Fisher Fit free throws. Of course, gusto na rin nating magpasalamat dun sa mga sponsors natin who have been staying on, yung mga dati pa nating kasama. Yung mga bago naman natin na tumutulong at sumusuporta dito sa ating Season 8. Before we head into that Holy Week break for the ball games. Sure is going to be something to look forward to. Yung playoffs.
I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah.
Ano mangyayari dyan. Malayo-layo pang bakbakan yan.
Exactly. Natatapat ba kayo nung araw na halimbawa Holy Week, kailangan nyo pa mag-ensayo?
Meron namang few days na break talaga, Sir Benji. Especially yung mga Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kailangan talaga ano na yun.
Okay.
Break na talaga yan.
70-60. Subok na subok itong PWU na maibaba at the single-digit deficit more than halfway already here in the fourth quarter. Pang-apat na ni Jacob Danganan, and he's a very important player here for the Patriots.
Oh, he's been playing very well, especially in that third quarter. And it's just hard for PWU Patriots to play without this guy, so he has to be very careful.
James Sorato. Good move to the basket. J.R. Ponce.
What a move by Ponce. And the finish with his left hand, his off hand.
Tanganan unable. Bumalik pa rin sa PWU. Gela mucho. Sabi nga ko minsan, when you go for the block, huwag mo na ibaba yung braso mo.
Oo naman.
Matik yan sa mga reps eh. No?
Minsan nanggigigil kasi talaga na masupalpal yung tira. But again, ang importante lang naman doon, mabago mo kasi yung, yung tingin ng ball handler. Eh. Once mabago mo yun, once mapaisip mo siya, okay na yun.
Pero kung minsan, I was able to talk to some players. Sabi nila kasi kung hindi ka talaga shot blocker, matik yun ang mangyayari. Talaga maibababa at maibababa ang braso.
Pag hindi ka sanay. Tsaka, para masupalpal mo kasi siya, you really have to time it. Or kailangan sobrang taas nung talon mo. Now, if hindi ka masyadong mataas tumalon, kapag binaba mo yan, ang most probably tatamaan mo yung siko na or yung kamay.
.72-61, it's still UB. It counts. Yes, it counts.
And another one for UB Brahmans, attempting at the last second. So that's what they're really trying, especially in this game.
But si Coach Vic Lazaro does not agree that it should count. Wala, hindi nga. Hindi nga counted. Ito pa mga coaches na ito. Baga, araw-gabi. Basketball.
Oo naman.
Like they've almost seen everything.
So alam naman nila yan. Talagang pag nakita nila, they're really gonna lead their case and fight for that call.
Jacob Tanganan, nursing 4 personal fouls, is more concentrating on his offense. Ito na, single-digit deficit na lang ito, 72-63.
And with 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in this game, very manageable pa to for PWU Patriots.
Gelamucho gets away with a layup.
Great read by Gelamucho on that handoff action. Just taking the handoff and going straight to the basket, finishing with his left hand.
Umaga, Danganan. Turnaround shot is in.
And the scoring continues for Danganan. Just loving the matchup against Alfred De Helo. That was an easy pull-up jumper.
9-point game again. De Helo goes for the 3. Chance. Sibido. Umaga. Up with a shot. He gets fouled. 2 shots from the line for Joey Umaga.
That time, itong si De Helo, na-bait siya ni Umaga to reach for that ball. He could have went for a straight-up challenge there, pero sumundot siya eh. That's why he was called for a foul.
The unofficial fit free throws. Joey Umaga has got 6 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for now. Averages 9.6, 5.8. Talking about his points and rebounds coming into this game. 74-66. The Brahmans will call a vital timeout.
Sigurado ang quality tapoli Linole yung kamating Plastic cover at iba pa Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy Champion ka sa PG Flex Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
there, happy fan of the day. Ngiting Pinoy, ngiting happy. Ayan, may flying kiss na, may heart pa, diba? And we're happy that you could join us here sa Paco Arena, 7467. Magawa ng paraan na ang PWU Patriots. Kirby Atienza with the basketball. Sagad na sagad yung oras dito pag UB.
Maybe this is something that they're trying to work on as we see another basket from De La Mucho with his left hand. I think for the entire season kasi they've been trying to run and shoot from the outside. Now they're trying na mag-execute naman.
Tama. Great. Built tough. Last 2 minutes na tayo. Kaya pa ba ng PWU? Kaya ba ang protektahan naman ng UB Brahmans itong kanilang slight lead here? This is just a 7-point and so 2-possession game. Hindi na pala, 3 possession.
Oh. Pero marami pang oras dito. 1 minute 45 seconds left para sa laro na ito. Kaya pa ito ng PWU but they need to start now.
You can see a minute and 45. Tejelo, gamit tuloy ng oras. Sagad-sagara na naman for UB. James Torato. Puts it up. Gilid ng tinamaan. Shot clock violation. 91 seconds. One stop. They made that. Before they can do their offense, meron muna tayong vital timeout. Still a minute to 31. Lots of basketball minutes, but if you're just up by 7, you can't be too sure. PWU trailing. I just want to be able to see the number of three-pointers made by PWU. They're 4 of 15. Let's say if you want big baskets, with time is not exactly on their side. So this is coming off a timeout. I wonder how this play will transpire for the Patriots. Spiritu will inbound. Joey Umaga. Tumatagal, 5 seconds. Long distance shot, bouncing out, getting an offensive rebound. Nope, still couldn't hit it. John Espiritu.
Oh, great adjustment on the defensive end para dito sa UB Brahmans after that timeout. They went to a 2-3 zone that gave a lot of confusion on the offense of PWU Patriots. Siguro after nung timeout na yun, they prepared for a man-to-man defense.
Tejelo hits the side of the backboard. Kanina si James Torato. Nagmamadali ba ang opensa for PWU? Nagawa ng paraan, ha? Jacob Danganan. 5-point ball game here. 35 seconds to play.
Well, you're not out of the woods yet if you're UP Brahmans. You need to convert in this possession to seal the win in this game. Kasi delikado pa to if makakuha ng chance sa PWU Patriots dito.
Sagaran na naman ang oras nila. 2 seconds. Oh! Pumasok pa James Torato.
And that's a great move for James Torato and great management on the time. Talagang naubos na yung oras and he was able to get a basket.
Joey Umaga from long distance. Case of too late, the hero here. And this will end with University Batangas Brahmans same way. They defeated them in the first round or the first phase. Done it again here in the second phase. And PWU Patriots, as compared to their previous seasons, hindi naman sila zero na. Nakakuha na sila ng panalo for season 8. And something that they can build on in the future for the upcoming seasons. Hopefully next year would be a better one for them. And for now, UB Brahmans also, hindi na nga nabanggit din sa report nga ni Daphne. They could always just get themselves going. And ayun nga, 78-74, it's a win para sa University of Batangas. With FSAs or no FSAs, that won't be a problem. Ang ating Pioneer Mighty Bond Instant Glue 3-point king. As we take a look at here. And UB Brahmans winning that department as well. Eto, nakabang na. J.R. Ponce, meaningful performance. Yung maluha-luha ba? Yung mga ganito. Cafe France. 9.2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Makapagpagdamdamin. Ganun ba yun?
Napakagandang contribution from Ponce. But again, the main guy for UB Brahmans in this game is James Torato, just leading the way para sa kanyang team sa opensa. Just the usual numbers para sa kanya with 17 points in this game.
Well, of course, kasama niya ngayon si Daphne. Ready na ba, Daphne? Okay, later. Nire-ready pa. At yun nga po si James Torato, ang ating best player of this ball game. So, I think we're all set and ready para makausap ito si James Torato. Okey-dokes. So, ito muna ating tapusin na natin to. Ang ating key matchup atin sa atin ng Crane. Alfred De Hello, 8-5-5, 2-3-3 naman para kay Miko Laban. Alfred De Hello. And of course, his team won here. And of course, we're talking about University of Batangas Brahmans. At sa inyo, once again, Crane. Built tough. And as we wait for things to be ready para dito sa interview ni Daphne sa ating best player of the game, James Torato.
But then again, a great game para dito kay Alfred De Hello and Miko Laban, their final game in this season. Just what a way to represent their respective schools.
Oh. Well, just stand by lang para formally we'll have a chance to talk to the best player of the ball game. Okay.
Save the best for last. Kasama natin ngayon ang ating PG Flexinolium Best Player of the Game, James Torato. James, congratulations. Big win for University of Batangas. Pero first of all, balikan muna natin kung paano yung naging journey nyo dito sa 8th season ng UCAL.
Siyempre naman, great journey para sa amin. Kasi naglaro kami kahit wala kaming import. And pinaghirapan talaga namin ang preparation lagi kada game. And yun lang. Ang message ko lang po kung hindi man kami nakapasok ng playoffs ngayon, babawi naman kami next season. Yun lang po.
And speaking of next season, ano naman yung dapat naming abangan sa University of Batangas heading towards the next one?
Siyempre, una-una, yung chemistry namin, halos lalaki ang chemistry namin, samahan namin. And siyempre, may import na kami siguro next season. And kaya kailangan kami pagandaan.
James, baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan, batiin, go ahead.
First of all, thank you kay God kasi binigay sa amin yung win na to and this opportunity na makalaro dito. And sa family ko po na nanonood ngayon, sa kuya ko, sa mama, sa papa. And sa teammates ko sa UBN, sa coaches, kina Coach Arnold, kina Coach Pete, and Coach Rai. And sa girlfriend ko, kay Ariana.
Once again, James, congratulations, and to the rest of University of Batangas Brahmans. Setting it back to you guys.
All right, a big congratulations sa UB Brahmans. And of course, we cap the final game day ng ating second phase of eliminations. When we come back, it's going to be playoffs already, the quarterfinals. Do watch out as we'll make that announcement dun sa Facebook page ng UCAL. For Daphne Cristobal, Renzo Navarro, at naman po si Benji Santiago, thank you for joining us today and we'll see you at the ball games.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!